Sheperds Pie or Cottage Pie? Sheperds Pie or Cottage Pie? Beef, potatoes, carrots, green peas, black pepper, salt. All the ingredients you need. Peel the potatoes, get them ready. You can cut them into size if you prefer. When the potatoes are peeled and washed, then check out the meat and think about what you're going to do. You'd have to boil the potatoes, place them in the pot with some water and turn the heat on. Then leave the potatoes to boil while you start preparing the meat, the beef. With the beef, you can start to cut it into slices and remove the fat. All a bit healthier, as this is a healthy meal as everything is virtually boiled and baked. As you can see, the fat is separated from the meat. Thus, put the meat into a pot and leave it to boil with some ingredients such as pepper, salt, onions, carrots, and the likes of chili pepper if you want to make it a little special. Then, as you should know, you'll have cut up some carrots and the onion. You can pick the size and decide how much you want to put in straight away. So, as you've added the ingredients, leave them to boil and the meat to cook, thus flavouring it. Don't forget some tomato, as you really want to have something to spice it up. Now you'll need a Pyrex dish or an oven proof dish to actually place the meat in when you are going to bake to make the shepherd's pie or cottage pie. But meanwhile, select the peas you want to have with the meal. These you will have to cook. When the potato has boiled down and is quite soft, so if you poke it with a knife as if here, you'll see the knife goes through easy like butter. You can try it in different ways. Touch all the potatoes and see if all of them are soft. Then you know they're ready to be mashed. Thus, you can add some butter and begin mashing the potatoes. You know, do the mashed potato. The mashed potato should become fluffy. As for the meat, it will soon cook after the potatoes had cooked, depending how well you do it. But you may need to add more ingredients as you're tasting it, as it cooks, to make sure it's got flavour. Don't forget, the meat, when cooked, has to be placed in the oven-proof dish, and depending how much you intend to cook, you'll see you would have added the gravy when it was cooking, and then, when cooked, placed it in the dish. After that, you have to start placing the potato on top of the meat to make as if a roof. Basically, you coat it with all the mashed potato you've got until the meat is well covered. As you can see, here's a picture. And once you've covered it, you can make a little pattern in it with a fork if you like. Now, this potato pie has to be placed in the oven to bake. In the meantime, the peas are ready to be cooked, and you should be knowing by now that everything is virtually done. It doesn't take too long in the oven, but you will notice when it comes out it will be crispy, kind of golden brown, depending if you added any butter earlier on to the potato, and thus look roasted. You really can tell when the juice starts to bubble out that it is cooked. That is a good sign, but beware, if you've overloaded the dish, it may bubble out quite quickly. So as you can tell from here, The shepherd's cottage pie is ready to eat, depending on your position. Now, I'll take out some spoonfuls from the pie and place it on a plate with some peas. As you can see, there's the meal. Even though you may not want to eat as little, this can serve more than one person for a little light meal, as not to put on too many calories, and also have a bit of carbohydrates, a bit of protein, a bit of fibre, and it can be juicy all the way. You hear?